Hey guys, Harth here again, and I'm bringing you more tribes with shoulders. You want to say something, buddy?
Hey guys, what's up?
This is going to be the first in a series of videos detailing all the classes in Tribes Ascend. We're going to start with the Pathfinder, which is the default light armor class that assumes the main roles of flag capping and flag chasing. Shoulders, why don't you explain to us what flag capping and flag chasing is?
Well, when you flag cap, you try to find the fastest route you can across the map, so that when you're skiing, you gain as much speed as you can. Get to the enemy flag stand, grab the flag, try to find the fastest route back, and then cap the flag, assuming your flag is still at home.
And flag chasing is a defensive role in which you chase after people on the enemy team who grab your flag in attempts to get it back. The Pathfinder has a couple primary weapons, the default being the Light Spin Fuser. It deals 770 damage on a direct hit. It's a projectile, not hit scan. And for 42,000 XP or 240 gold, they have a Bolt Launcher, which is an arcing projectile, and it deals 877 damage on a direct hit. The Spin Fuser, I've found, tends to be a better weapon for capping. Would you agree with that, Shoulders?
Yes, I would. And the bolt launcher tends to be better for chasing because it hits a little bit harder, giving you a better edge over people when you're trying to kill them to get the flag back.
Yes, indeed. And also, the Spin Fuser deals less damage, so you can hit yourself with it more times to get a speed boost. Granted, that's something I tend to ignore when I cap because I'm retarded, so you're not going to see any of that in these clips, but, it's irrelevant. So, secondary weapons, the default is a shotgun. It's hit scan, one of the few hit scan weapons in the game. It deals 80 damage per pellet. There are 8 pellets, I believe, so you can do the math there because I just can't be bothered. For a massive 100,000 XP or 780 gold, you can unlock a light assault rifle, which is a projectile weapon. It deals 80 damage per bullet, and it's 3-round burst, interestingly enough. Now, I've never used it, except for, testing it in training mode to see how much damage it did. But it seems like it would be a better weapon for chasing, because you could line up shots that are farther away than a shotgun. And
Assuming you can actually hit somebody with the damn thing.
assuming you can actually hit somebody with the damn thing. I'm terrible with, full auto projectile weapons, even though it's not full auto, but those kind of weapons, I'm terrible with them. Absolutely atrocious. But the shotgun is, to be honest, kind of worthless. Have you ever used the shotgun? Or do you just...
It's just ridiculously terrible. There's no need in the shotgun at all.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Now, you'll notice in that clip there, I hit that heavy who for some reason had the flag. Don't cap flags as a heavy, please. I used, what was it called, an Impact Nitron. It's a default weapon. It causes knockback and causes a flag drop and deals 300 damage on direct hit. The Pathfinder also has an Explosive Nitron for 42,000 XP or 240 gold. It deals less knockback and no flag drop, but it deals 650 damage on a direct hit. Also, what I just did there was incredibly stupid. Don't do it.
Ever.
If you didn't notice what I did, I threw the Nitron so that it would hit both me and the enemy flag capper. That it worked out here, but there's a greater chance that it probably won't, so don't do it. Just don't. Have you used the Explosive Nitron at all?
I don't have it unlocked, so
I didn't
no.
think so.
I need to get it because it'd probably be a little better for capping than chasing.
Perhaps. So, Pathfinder has 2 pack items, an energy recharge pack, which is the default, and it just increases your energy regeneration rates. And the thrust pack for 42,000 XP or 240 gold gives players a burst of speed that thrusts you up to a maximum of 130 kilometers per hour. I think you can upgrade it a little bit to go slightly faster, but it's kind of irrelevant, really. I know you pretty much use thrust at all times, don't you?
Yep.
I've seen a lot of people that tend to prefer energy regen for capping, because while it doesn't allow them to thrust, it just gives them all around more
energy.
more energy to make longer flag runs and
Which you
such.
may see in the last clip.
Which it could be. It comes down to preference, really, or whether or not you have the thrust back unlocked.
Yeah.
So perks is sort of an interesting thing because you have two very different roles. And primary perks, as a chaser, Rage is really good if you stay by the flag a lot. It gives you 50% increased energy regeneration when someone grabs a flag near you, which is amazing, but it kind of limits you to staying near the flag. Reach is sort of the general perk for everything as a Pathfinder, because because both your roles involve capping flags, and as such, you kind of have to, you know, be able to grab a flag in any situation, so the extra range is very helpful. As far as secondary perks, Egocentric is sort of guaranteed what you want. But
Almost on every class.
yeah, it's useful on every class. It's one of those things that's just useful on every class. As a Pathfinder specifically, it'll allow you to Nitron yourself, don't do that while you have the flag, or disc yourself to get more speed. Are there any other secondary perks that you think might work with a Pathfinder at all?
If you're chasing flags, if you have Survivalist maxed, you get that extra energy when you're chasing.
Ah, that's a good point, actually.
That's the thing, it's worthless if you don't have it maxed, though. You don't get the extra energy.
Yeah, you also have to hope that you can actually pick up the energy drops.
And I know the last upgrade for Reach includes Reach on your ammo packs as well.
Does it?
Yeah.
Good to know. There's also potential energy, I think it's called. It gives you energy back when you get hit by area of effect damage. You could potentially combine that with impact nitroning yourself before you get the flag to get some energy regeneration and speed going into a flag, which could be useful.
Or if you just want a ton of energy, which one is Ultra Capacitor 1 and Ultra Capacitor 2, along with the energy regen pack, would give you lots of energy.
Yeah, it would. That would give you a lot of energy to work with, which that's actually probably like one of the best ways to learn routes. And
yeah.
Trust us, we're by no means the greatest flag cappers. You can go somewhere else to learn routes for capping flags. I know that Area 51 Gaming, one of their friends or / members, probably has some tutorials on YouTube somewhere, which you can take a look at for flag running routes.
And as you can see in the background, the only map we're good at running flags on is Dry Dock.
You mean Crossfire?
I mean Crossfire, yes. Crossfire.
Crossfire is a wonderful map. I love it. So
I just love going into the ship, going out the back of the ship, and just like, nope.
We've got about a minute left. Do you have any final closing thoughts on Pathfinders? Anything you'd maybe like to see high-res change or add?
Not really, but I don't like seeing people play Pathfinders in Team Deathmatch and Capture and Hold.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually.
Capture if you're gonna play this class, stick to CTF because it's really the only class the only game mode that this class is helpful in.
Yeah,
because you're either capping flags or chasing flags. That's the only things you really need to do. And I just felt so hard right there.
You did. It's okay though. We still love you.
I still get the cap though.
You get a capture assist.
Somehow. Look right there. Okay, I dropped the flag right there.
Capture and hold isn't really. It's a good game mode, but it doesn't really work for Pathfinders. So that's it. This is just a quick overview of Pathfinders in general. So, do you want to say goodbye?
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you next time for Soldier.